everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sakshi Roy, and in this video I'll be telling you how you can improve your inorganic chemistry. And there are going to be two parts of this video. This is the first part. In the first part I'll be focusing on 8 groups, that includes 2 groups of S block and 6 groups of P block and also hydrogen. There will be a second part which will be focusing on chemical bonding, coordination compound and periodic table. So there are 8 to 10 points that you should always remember when you're preparing these 8 groups. So I've written that down so that you don't miss out on anything. So let's start. First of all, stop reading from multiple sources. You have to stick to one book right from today till the night before your examination, and that book always has to be NCERT. There is no substitute for NCERT. Look for some diagrams, some structures from the internet or maybe some of your coaching modules, so that you understand things written in NCERT in a much better way. But that's it. You're going to limit yourself there. You will never start reading any other module or any other book. You will always stick to only and only NCERT. Number 2, never ever start with hydrogen. Start with hydrogen, you'll be reading the first 2 pages. It is going to bore you. Next day again when you will start, you will be reading those same pages. So never do that. Start with S block, then P block, and then maybe hydrogen. Keep this always in your mind. The examiner is not going to ask you anything that is not possible for you to remember. They know that students, humans, are going to take this examination, so they will not ask you the melting point of each and every element or anything of that sort. They are going to ask you very ordinary questions. When you are reading it, know that this question is possible for a human to remember or not. If it's not possible to remember, you don't try to stress on it so much. Remember the 8 groups, that includes 2 groups of S block and 6 groups of P block. They are just a part of inorganic chemistry. What I'm trying to say is, some of you confuse it by thinking this way, that there are 45 questions from chemistry, so 15 questions are supposed to be from inorganic chemistry. But we forget this, that inorganic chemistry includes other chapters as well, which are comparatively easier, like your coordination compounds, chemical bonding. So if you are not being able to learn a certain part of the chapter, there's no problem if you leave it. Next point, do not solve very old questions. By that I mean to say that do not solve questions which have been asked in 2002 or 2000, because NCERTs change over time, and not just that, you should always be solving updated questions. Today if I ask you which metal is liquid at room temperature other than mercury, remember where is it written in your book. Maybe on the left hand side, in the second or the third paragraph. You should remember it this way. I'm not saying that you learn it in this manner, that okay, boron, I'm reading about boron, here it is written. No, not that way. But where you should be reading NCERT so many times that the photocopy of the page is there stored in your head, so that the moment you say okay, gallium is liquid at room temperature, it automatically comes to your head. Yes, it is on the left hand side of the page, it is maybe on the third and fourth paragraph, something of that sort. When you are reading NCERT for the first time, second time or the third time, not beyond that, never go for reading more than a group in one sitting. What I'm trying to say is, never read a lot of things at once. Don't do that. If you're reading it for the first time and if you go beyond one group at a time, you're not going to remember anything. You're just wasting your time. So if you're reading it for the first time, try to go for half the group or the entire group at once, not more than that. Even if you're watching this video 1 month later, it's okay if you start now. You have enough time. There are just 8 groups. Try to do half a group a day. Then also it will maximum take you 16 days to prepare the groups. So relax. Even if you're watching this 1 month later or 1.5 months later, it's fine. Don't just freak out. You listen to a song for the first time and then you somewhere just hear the tune again, you very instantly recall the song. That is the same thing that works for you during this paper. If you have read something once with your full attention, it is not possible that you will forget each and everything about it. That will never happen with you. If you are reading the question and the answer is also right in front of you, think how easier it becomes. You just see that word and you will just remember where it's written, how it is written. Everything will come back to you. So if you are reading these groups and you're feeling like, okay, at the end of the chapter, I can't just recall what all I read. Even if you read it n number of times, that is never going to happen. You will never feel like you know everything. And if you're feeling like you know everything, understand that something is going wrong, because after reading such chapters, it's not possible for anybody to think that okay, I know everything. I used to read boron as a black solid. What would happen is a black color solid, automatic something like coal would come into my head. So now whenever I see this word boron, that black color solid, I always remember. So in any case, I'm never going to forget that boron is black and it's solid at room temperature. So try to do these things with you. If you have memories connected to anything that you're reading, you'll never forget it. Don't try to give reason to each and every statement written in these chapters. No. If you're not being able to learn a certain point, you're not being able to understand, yes, find out the reason behind it, try to understand and then memorize it. But don't do that for everything. It's not possible. Certain things are for you to be learned, certain things are for you to understand. So try to differentiate that, strategize in that way that okay, this thing is for me to learn and this thing is for me to understand. For inorganic chemistry, it's very important that you reread the same thing, the same pages, the same highlighted things again and again. Do not make notes for it. Only 2 or 3 chapters to learn. Read it from NCERT itself. Don't try to make additional notes. It's of no use because ultimately you have to remember how it's written in NCERT, how the page looks like, how you marked it. So don't try and make additional notes. That's all. I think if you keep these 8 to 10 points in your mind while you're preparing these chapters, you will be able to learn inorganic chemistry in a more efficient manner. Still, if you have any queries, you can comment down below or text me on Instagram. If you like my video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if possible, share it with your friends. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, guys.